These protesters are completely out of control. You guys may remember about 6 months ago, these protest videos were going viral. There was the infamous Just Stop Oil activist who threw tomato soup on one of Van Gogh's famous paintings. The situation was pretty ironic considering they were talking about families who didn't have food to eat, yet they were wasting perfectly good food, causing a public nuisance, and destroying a painting that had nothing to do with the climate at all. Since then, you may also remember they did a bunch of other stunts like crashing a car gallery, but mostly after that they fell out of the news. Until now, of course, they have reappeared with some of their horrible antics like blocking roads.
Alright, what are you going through? What are you doing? I'm going to be late today. What are you do?
You know what's going to be late today if you start doing that.
Yeah. That's all I'm thinking of being. Come on, just get out of the road. Sir, you do something. What's going to happen? What are you doing? Run away. What are you doing? Run away. Anything wrong? You're not anything wrong. I'm slightly slower than it normally is. Slightly slower. Because you know what? I can see all your faces. You like this stuff. You like it. You're supporting.
Now the clip is pretty hard to hear because obviously you aren't wearing any Raycons. Now you've all heard about Raycons. They have over 50,000 5-star reviews. Personally, I've been using it at the gym to listen to stuff. Your boy's getting swole, you know, with that 2 kg weight. That's how a real man does it, you know, he gets swole and intelligence, alright, through podcasts. The quality's great, you get a pair and a spare, and that rhymes, and obviously that's good. And most importantly, they don't cost your goddamn kidney. You know, like some of the other earbuds out there, like what does a guy have to do to get some affordable earbuds? Chop off my goddamn arm? No sir, you got Raycons. They got your classic handy dandy functions like noise isolation, 8 hours of playtime, and most importantly, the feature I like the most, the fancy handy dandy tapping the buttons, bro. It feels so good. Anyways, if you like that stuff and you want to support the channel, click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/Pegasus and get 15% off your order. Okay, so for some reason, the cops are actually on the protesters' side. Now, if you actually take a closer look at the uniforms of the cops, you'll actually see that it says liaison officer. Now, a liaison officer is basically someone who's kind of like neutral. He communicates between the two organizations for mutual benefit. But the thing is, it's kind of irrelevant in the situation considering this is just a random guy and not a government body. From what I understand, the guy is literally just late to work and he's trying to get there. In my opinion, he's perfectly justified in being angry. You think his boss is gonna listen to some bullshit excuse like protesters blocking the road, so that's why you were late to work? He literally has to earn an income for his goddamn family, and here you are risking his job. I'm more inclined to think that if this guy was neutral in the whole situation and he didn't know anything about the climate or anything like that, I can almost assure you that now he is an enemy. Now in this next clip, we actually have a woman who's supposed to go for a job interview after being unemployed for a very long time, and now her path is being blocked by these idiotic protesters.
Scientists tell us that 1.5 degrees is locked in.
Are you serious? I started a new job today. I have been unemployed since April. I have an interview today. Are you serious? That's not fair because of how you feel. This is the wrong way to go about it. The wrong way. It's ridiculous. Y'all always do this. Is the wrong way to go about it. The wrong way. You guys are wrong. So I'm supposed to be unemployed again. If I miss this interview, what's going to happen to my family? Y'all don't care, do you? I know you don't. You just shook your head. No, you don't.
Oh my god, did you guys see that like long line of cars behind her? Can you imagine how many people are literally being held up from their destination? Like some dude probably has to go to the hospital to visit his dying wife and you got these jackasses just blocking the road. Keep in mind that she was unemployed and this is like one of the chances to get out of this rut and she's gonna miss her job interview. Dude, I'd genuinely be so pissed, and that's why some people legitimately recommend that you don't even stop for these people. Like, you don't just mow them over or something, but you you kind of just like slow down your car and then you slightly like inch forward. So if anyone's blocking, you kind of just push them out of the way, and that way you still get to cross. But personally, like, I wouldn't recommend doing that because I feel like these people are that crazy that they would gladly get run over just for their little cause. In fact, I know they would, because here we have a video of one activist apparently getting run over by a car who just did not want to stop. Now, obviously, I can't show the clip for this one, but basically the car just inches forward and then the protester, apparently their legs get caught in it and they just kind of fall down. While majority of people are definitely on the side of the car, there's a bunch of people on reddit.com who are in support of the protesters, being like, oh my god, I can't believe they got ran over. Like, literally, you're standing in front of a moving car. What do you think is gonna happen, you know? Now, it turns out these activists are quite malicious in the timing of when they block the roads. Here we have a video of them blocking the roads during morning rush hour, when everybody's just trying to get to work.
Kill me. People got to work. Let's go, mate. I'm not having it. I'm not. Mate, let's go. Every single one of you. Mate, let's move your vehicle. Move out the way. Move out the way. Move out the way. Move out the way. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on.
Right, so listen.
Mate, we've got to go work. We've got to go work.
I'm just trying to explain to these people that if you start pushing them, that's assault, right? So you can't do that. Now, if you do that, that is a crime. Right, so we're not going to do that anymore.
What the hell is wrong with that officer, man? What do you mean this is assault? Are you kidding me? Or do you have eyes? Do you see what they're doing? They're the ones blocking the goddamn road and preventing people from getting to their job to earn money. Is that not a goddamn crime? I'm pretty sure blocking the road and preventing people from getting to their place of work is a crime. These clown officers were actually going to arrest the guy who was literally just trying to move them from the place so that they could literally get to work. And the officer's response is, oh, don't commit assault. Like, bro, what else do you want him to do? Like, they're literally not moving, and you're the officers who are supposed to be doing something about the situation, preventing a public nuisance, kind of a police officer's job, and you're not doing your job. So what do you think? They have to go to like a last resort?
We manage the traffic, getting aggy, alright?
Yeah, of course there's been a lot of arrests because there's been a lot of clowns out there. The thing that a lot of these activists don't understand is the consequences of your own actions. Sure, you might think you're doing a good thing for a good cause, but the way you're going about it is literally committing illegal acts, okay? So you're going to get arrested. Even if some officers are too brain dead to actually do their duty, others will not be. It's like there's a way to peacefully protest, and that definitely does not involve vandalizing paintings, you know, crashing different car shows, or blocking the road. Here we have another guy who finally lost it, and he finally screams at the activists, telling them how incredibly hypocritical they are regarding everything they're doing.
Standing there watching, can't do that. What?
Don't do it! Thank you guys.
You all use fuel in some way or another. How do you think you got your iPhones? How do you think you get your avocado? How do you think you get sourdough bread? You all use fuel in some way or another.
Consider the fact that by blocking the roads, these cars are on idle for literally hours and hours, making them waste more fuel. You think the cars that you're blocking, they're just gonna stop in the middle of the road for like days or something? They are literally not going to stop until they get to their destination. And that amount of fuel is definitely gonna be used, and it's actually doubled and tripled because you're making them wait for hours on the road. So if you watched the video from 6 months ago, that's another thing that they do. They just glue themselves to the ground a bunch, which is so dumb, honestly, because if you think the glue is actually doing something, you're completely brain dead, okay? One way or another, you are coming off that road. You need to pee, you need to eat, okay? The police officers are gonna drag you out, the people in the cars are gonna drag you out, so gluing yourself is just gonna make it way more painful for you. Believe it or not, most of the public still has no idea what the message is. I've seen hundreds of these videos and I have no idea what to do on an individual basis. Can you please tell me what the hell do you want us to do so that you'll stop blocking the goddamn road? Because the only thing you've said so far is just stop oil, which is quite literally impossible. The entire world would fall apart, okay? So you can't just stop oil. You gotta tell some like micro steps that you want people to do. There's literally another clip of an activist interrupting the World Snooker Championship. A tendency they have is to just target things that have nothing to do with anything, like the Van Gogh painting and the snooker championship. Like, what is the relevance? The moral of the story is stop making people hate you, because they're not gonna listen. Anyways, click this video or I glue myself to the highway road.